Your 15-day Eastern Extravaganza tour begins at home with Titan's VIP home departure service to London Heathrow, where our airport representatives and Skycap porters will assist you with check-in for your scheduled flight to Montreal, our base for the next 2 nights. Your stay in Montreal includes a morning tour before allowing you time to explore the attractions of this cosmopolitan city, which include the atmospheric Old Town and French Quarter, and the world-famous botanical gardens with their resident flamingos. Leaving Montreal, we head to the striking capital of Ottawa, before arriving in the vibrant city of Toronto in the late afternoon. Whilst here, our sightseeing tour introduces you to the contrasts of the city, from its splendidly restored 19th century buildings to the ultra-modern shopping malls and gleaming skyscrapers. Explore the lively harbourfront with its many shops and restaurants, or indulge in a truly exhilarating experience with a journey up the 1,815-foot CN Tower. Later that day we depart for Niagara Falls, where 34 million gallons of water a minute roar over the limestone cliffs. After an overnight stop at the falls, we continue into the USA, travelling east to our hotel in Albany. Day 6 of our tour sees us journeying eastwards across New York State and into glorious Vermont at Old Bennington. The white clapboard church with its graceful lines and 3-tiered steeple fronts the cemetery where the revolutionary founders of the state are buried. Passing through the Green Mountain National Forest, we take in a galaxy of picturesque villages, including Plymouth and Woodstock, the pride of southern Vermont. We then turn south across the Connecticut River into Massachusetts and our hotel, located in the town of Andover. The following morning we visit Concord, where the first shot was fired in the War of Independence, and follow Battle Road to Lexington, on whose peaceful green the conflict also raged, before arriving in Boston. This most English of American cities has much to see, and our included city tour will introduce you to all the sights. After sampling Boston's delights, we continue south, stopping at Plymouth Rock, where the founding fathers are said to have landed. We then head to Newport, Rhode Island, and the mansions of the rich and famous, before concluding our stay in Mystic. The next day we pass through Connecticut to the world's most exciting city, New York, for a 2-night stay. On arrival, our city tour will take in all the places you've heard about, including Central Park, the Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, and Wall Street. The rest of your time here is free to take your own bites of the Big Apple. You could visit Macy's, the world's largest department store. And no trip to New York would be complete without a look at glittering Times Square, center of Theaterland, and a great place to spend your evening. Following an overnight stop in Mount Laurel, we begin our 12th day visiting the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, with its attractive cobbled streets and red brick Georgian houses. We then head to Baltimore in the afternoon. This vibrant city on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay has a reputation for combining a big city atmosphere with small town charm. After dinner, we leave Baltimore for our final destination of Washington, D.C., our base for the next 2 nights. During your stay in Washington, witness the cultural and political center, the Mall, with its 2 miles of graciously laid out gardens and fine architecture, dominated by the Capitol building. Don't miss the opportunity to take a short stroll to the White House, home of every American president after George Washington. In the evening, we visit Georgetown, a fascinating community of exquisite houses, shops and restaurants. The next morning we'll have time to take an excursion to George Washington's home at Mount Vernon before transferring to Washington Airport for your flight to London Heathrow, where you'll be met by our airport representatives who'll escort you to your VIP transport waiting to take you back home.